Hey everybody, welcome back to this special edition of Tea Time. We're here talking about a fabulous movie that's going to be made called Mikey Blue Eyes. Writer is Stephen Kelly, producer and actor Frank Mancuso, and we have Chris Adams directing it. Right now, I'm being joined by Frank Mancuso, as well as a good friend of mine also, Joe Cirillo is here. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
How are you?
It's been a while, my
Yeah,
goodness.
I know.
You interviewed me, and I'm
I
back
did.
again.
Back again, and
Incredible.
you are part of Mikey
my
Blue
goodness.
Eyes. You're playing a guy named Sal.
Yeah, a restaurant. I'm a restaurant owner. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know you like to eat, so
you know that, of
this
course.
is good. So,
especially in a restaurant. Great.
So, you know, Joe, yes, I've interviewed you, and
Yes.
you've been in the acting industry for how long, my friend?
Since 1971, I got my Screen Actors Guild card with The Godfather.
Yes.
So that's over 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's probably older than most of the cast.
And
Yeah,
this is a movie that has a little bit of that undertone, but it's
Yes.
actually more of a rom-com, a comedy.
Yes, yes, and I'm so happy to be offered the role because I'm really retired quite a while. I haven't done a movie in years.
But it's nice, and I'm happy you're coming out of retirement for this.
Oh, incredible! You know, it's all a Frank. Well, Frank and I, like he said, we go back many, many years.
Well, you know, you mentioned The Godfather, but you also in another famous movie called Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we just had the 40th anniversary.
Yes, congratulations.
In New York.
Yeah.
And I'd say close to 1,000 people showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And prior to that, I was getting texts from United Kingdom, Spain, Italy, all over the world.
You're a very
they
popular
wanted to
man.
meet me.
Yeah.
And they actually came.
Wow.
They actually came from the United Kingdom. They bought my book. They bought T-shirts. We took pictures together. I signed autographs.
Yeah.
It was an amazing event.
Well, you're going to be signing autographs again after this movie.
Oh, well, I hope so. I think this is going to be a great movie.
So, Frank, how
Yes.
did you meet Joe, and how do you know him for so long?
Well, it goes back a long way when I got introduced to him through a buddy named Tony Casso, and he brings me up to his office, and what's Joe's last name? Joe
Casso?
Spinelli.
Oh, Spinell.
Joe Spinelli
yes.
is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all know Spinell,
yeah,
Joe Spinell.
From Rocky and Godfather and stuff as well.
Yeah, he was in both of those
And
also.
basically, since at that time I was working security at Madison Square Garden, and Joe said, hey, I could always use a big guy like you for doing bodyguard work.
Right.
So I started working bodyguard work with him for Al Pacino and Frank Sinatra's and others, and we remained friends, and Joe became a writer, you know, as he said, and Joe was one person that I knew that I could trust, and I started writing a script. And then to this day, Joe was my person who kind of pushed me into basically saying I need to write more scripts than Joe did.
Right,
So I've already surpassed him. I'm at 16 right now, and I've produced a couple
Congratulations.
films. And
Yeah.
to pay honor to a gentleman and a good friend of mine,
Thank
I
you.
wanted to bring in Joe, take him out of retirement,
Right.
and bring him in and put him in this film,
Nice.
and give him a small little part as a role of Sal, who, like I said, it's just something that I wanted to say thank you.
All right.
everything-
I thank him.
For everything that he's done for me and always been there for me. We go out together and stuff like that. I love listening to the stories. He's introduced me to basically a lot of great actors who I grew up with, you know, watching Telly Savalas and everybody else. And as a matter of fact, I was in a Telly Savalas film with him, with Telly.
Right.
I know people think that, wow, you're that old, but yes. But it was interesting. And like I said, I wanted to bring Joe in, and I think this would be a nice touch to the great cast that's already coming aboard between the comedy, and I wanted to bring a legend in. And
legend.
A legend. To me, you are. And
Yeah.
like I said, I mean, there's stories and everybody who you worked with in the industry, and I wanted to bring someone in to Joe to be a part of the cast, and I think it would be a nice little touch for it.
Yeah.
So,
And I thank him so much, believe me.
So,
And like he said about the book writing, I had 12 screenplays. He had nothing. He was writing one, and
It's like, well, I got to catch up to him.
have to
and he
catch
said
up.
I have to catch up with it. But the big thing is, all of his screenplays won laurels. I never submitted mine, so I don't know what mine would have brought in.
Yeah.
But he's a great writer. Believe me, believe me.
yeah.
And if this film gets made, it's going to be a good film.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's going to get made. As a matter of fact, I want everyone to know that you can contribute to the film. And when you do, we're going to have different tiers that you're going to get something in return, whether it's from a T-shirt or background on set or actually a credit as a co-producer. So anything you donate will be appreciated and it will be rewarded in some way, shape, or form. So again, Mikey Blue Eyes is going to be filming in the fall. And please make a donation. Be part of this journey with us. It's going to be fun. And like I said, you could end up on set, you know, as background, co-produce, get a T-shirt, just something.
Actually,
something,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Especially since, like I said, especially if you're a local, you might have a chance, or if you're not too local, or even if you're a PA and stuff, and we pick you and stuff, you get to be one of the backgrounds on set at the restaurant scene or the bar scenes, and then you actually get to meet some of the actors and producers here. Who knows? You might get lucky one day.
You never know.
You never know.
There you
never
go.
know. All right, listen, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the special edition of Tea Time. I know I am excited to be part of Mikey Blue Eyes. So again, Stephen Kelly, writer, Frank Mancuso, actor and producer. We have Chris Adams directing, and today we had Joe Cirillo's playing Sal, Danielle Colette's playing Teresa, can't forget that name. Ralph Bracco, Vito, and I am playing. Would you like to announce who I'm playing?
My wife, Rosina.
Woohoo! All right, so everyone, again, thank you for tuning in, and watch out for our social medias because we're going to be posting links and special promos and how you could donate and be part of this
And
exciting
here, why don't you
movie.
mention some of our pages that you can follow on Instagram?
Go ahead.
Okay, mine is the Calabrian Kid. That's the_Calabrian_kid.
Well, me, you can find me on Instagram as Teresa with an H .c.farrell and Teresa Canastraci Farrell on Facebook. That's where I'll be putting it.
Joe Cirillo is on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. You can read my book. I have an autobiography out. So
Ralph Bracco is also on Instagram. And the writer Stephen Kelly is also on Instagram under Stephen Michael Kelly. Yep. And Danielle?
Danielle, Colette, NY.
Danielle Colette NY. We got it.
There you go. So like I said, you can start following us now. We'll be posting pictures and stuff from this interview. And then, like I said, soon we shall be posting the fundraiser. And then you get to see us there. We hope you support us. And we look forward to making this movie. And then you get to see us live on film. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in again for this special edition of Tea Time. See you again. Remember, tell everyone you love them. God bless.